Hello, and welcome to Mexico News Network's Daily Report. I'm your host, Mara Thompson. Today we have new information for you, but first, don't forget to visit us at mexiconewsnetwork.com, as well as follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, so you can always stay on top of all the relevant information of Mexico and the world. Let's start with today's show. The presidential inauguration of Donald Trump is scheduled for tomorrow, Friday, January 20th. However, today several personalities are planning to attend a protest against the Republican to reiterate their disagreement regarding the results of the presidential election. Among the protesters are the mayor of New York, Bill de Blasio, Reverend Al Sharpton, and celebrities like Michael Moore, Mark Ruffalo, Rosie Perez, and Chief Saturday Night Live Trump impersonator Alec Baldwin. Members of the organizing committee said they expect thousands of New Yorkers to attend the mobilization, which was convened by Greenpeace and the liberal activist collective MoveOn.org. The protest aims to mobilize society and be a starting point to organize opposition to Trump's policies and support cities to adopt their own on immigration, climate change, healthcare, or labor rights, among other issues. Actor Mark Ruffalo said in a statement that they were sending a message to Washington that they will fight at every step against discrimination and harmful policies today, tomorrow, and every day. He added that participants are coming together to stand up for one another to protect the values they hold dear. The demonstration also aims to highlight the measures cities can take at the local level, such as working to reduce carbon dioxide emissions. Activists are scheduled to meet outside the Trump International Hotel in Manhattan, owned by the tycoon, which is less than a kilometer away from the president-elect's $100 million home at Trump Tower. Stray dogs are a problem that afflicts Mexico as a result of people who unconsciously do not sterilize their pets, or others who simply see them as an object which they can get rid of when they so desire. According to the latest data by animal protection organizations, in Mexico there are more than 23 million dogs on the streets, and 70% of them in Mexico City were abandoned by their owners. This number increases 20% each year because most have not been sterilized. Faced with this problem, Sheila Iraiz Peña, a PhD student at Universidad Nacional Autónoma de México, UNAM, created contraceptive dog kibbles with the purpose of helping to solve the problem of dog overpopulation in the streets. The student of the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and Zootechnics at UNAM seeks to create a method that is neither dangerous nor invasive for the various breeds of dogs. These dog kibbles are composed of sex hormones such as progestins and androgens, which work to control reproduction and, according to the creator, can inhibit up to 2 estrus or heat cycles a year. This project is still in trials, but if proven to be functional, it is expected to help solve the increase in stray animals, not only in Mexico, but also in other countries. The current situation in the world is not the most pleasant. Due to political or religious conflicts and crime, various countries are experiencing difficult situations. Yet, society has shown that despite the adversity, the world is united and we are trying to do something to make it better. After the attack on judicial institutions in the city of Cancun and the chaos that resulted from the intense police mobilization, the population was shaken and wanted to let the world know that Cancun and the entire state of Quintana Roo are not unsafe. Even though memes and information highlighting fear and violence went viral, thousands of people used their social networks to spread images of hope and faith. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram were flooded with messages in which people began to show their support and love for the city, reminding everyone that there are more of us good people than bad people, and that we will not allow anyone or anything to stain the name of our beautiful home with hashtags such as Cancún es mi casa, Yo amo Cancún, and Cancún es único, among many others. As Edmund Burke once said, the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. So now, not only in Mexico but in the world, good people must raise their voices and fight for what is right. This was all for today. My name is Mara Thompson and this is Daily Report by Mexico News Network. Remember to follow us on our social networks and to log on to mexiconewsnetwork.com for more relevant information on Mexico and the world. Thanks for stopping by. If you liked our content, remember to like and subscribe. If you want to always stay on top of the daily news, visit our playlist. For an in-depth analysis of the travel industry in Mexico, check the playlist of our Travel Insider or take a look at our written articles if you don't want to ever miss any detail of what's happening in Mexico and the world.